Sorry about that. Phone filled up with memory. Anyways, you want to watch out on these types of like slicer tomatoes. I've noticed the tops, especially with the potato leaf varieties, they'll tend to do this like thing where this is a leaf and this is like a node, but what happens is like the node starts growing just as strong as the main stem. So this was just like this. It was like a V, and there was two of them, and it was just like not apparent to me which one was the main growth tip. So what you want to do is follow the stem that has the flowers on it, because this one had flowers, the other one did not, and that's usually a sign that this is the main growth tip. But sometimes they put little offshoots off that don't have flowers, or that do have flowers, but then it turns into a leaf, so you gotta watch out for those too. So anyways, here's Barry's Crazy Cherry number 1. You can see all the fruit coming from this one branch here is nuts. I'm gonna pop off these suckers. Where are we at? There's one. Dude. There's a few down here. Get those as well, if we can. Here's the first fruit set on the second Barry's Crazy Cherry, and you can see where the main stem splits into a V there, goes up into 2 growth tips. More buds starting to pop out on those. That's cool. Here's the Bloody Butcher. Flowers finally opening up. Get those pollinated. Plant's looking pretty good. It's pretty short compared to most of the rest of them. The blush are really short. The Black Cherry, once again, proves to be an extremely vigorous and productive plant. Here's the fruit set on the first Black Cherry. That's a lot of flowers. And I think this is my tallest plant so far. You can see it kind of sticking up above the rest, especially compared to the Bloody Butcher, which is the shortest. Kind of funny that they're right next to each other. But here's Black Cherry number 2, a little shorter because we got the stem split in the V here. Ooh, this thing is struggling. I'm gonna have to loosen that up. Be right back. There we go. Yeah, look at it. Definitely was damaging the stem there. You gotta watch out for those clips, they can get you. Okay, so yeah, Black Cherry number 2, doing really well, blasting off. Got that first fruit set here with some tomatoes up in there, and this second one here is starting to have a bud right at the top there. So, and that's in line with this other one. It's got a new bud up at the top there as well, and then there's this one as well. So I think the V is going to be the way to go overall. I was looking for Scooter, but he's over there chilling. So here's the blush. Still, the leaves continue to look really curly and weird when they're growing at the tips here. I don't know if this is a thing with the variety or what, but it kind of freaks me out. Anyways, they're both doing that, and then the leaves sort of seem to straighten out once they are grown, so who cares? I don't know. Seems like they're doing okay. If they start to get really curly, then we'll cull them so we don't get a virus spread throughout the whole thing, but I don't know. It doesn't look that bad yet. So the 2 blush. Honey Drop number 1. Honey Drop number 2. All set in fruit, which is cool. Sun Gold number 1. Ooh, couple buds popping at the top there. Some here. Little tomatoes set in there as well. It can figure out how to focus on that. You can do it, big boy. You're a big boy. You're a big boy, camera. You learned all the tricks. Good job. Good job, buddy. You figured it out. You've never figured it out. There you go. Okay. Sun Gold number 2 here. Just a random moth wing. Weird. And then we got Sun Peach. Probably going to be the first to ripen, I would imagine. Maybe the Sun Gold will beat it, but and then we got Super Sweet 100 as well, setting fruit, doing its little spirally thing, which is cool. Looking good on those. Right here in between Honey Drop number 1 and Blush number 2, I've pruned all the leaves on one side and all the leaves on this side so I can step through, because otherwise it's going to be impossible. We've got Cherokee Purple over here, the first flower popping on that one, with the sucker taken over because I accidentally topped this one over here. Up here, second Cherokee Purple, starting to see some buds at the top, so that's good. We got the Brandywine with some flowers, looking good. 1923, no, Caspian Pink, which is an heirloom, by the way. I looked it up. Nice production on that one. Lots of flowers. 1923 A Blinken. We got fruit set down here. And another bunch coming up here. Very thick, vigorous stem on this one. This thing's huge. Gold Medal number 1. Got some buds popping at the top there. Gold Medal number 2. Some flowers over here, and I've pollinated this one, starting to dry up, so it's probably set. Both looking really good. Virginia Sweets 1 and 2, both looking pretty identical. Noticing a little disease pressure on this one here. Some sort of spots. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to try to stay on top of it. Here's number 2. Flowers popping on that one too. But that's the benefit of growing 2 of them. We got one with a disease, the other one looks fine. We're still going to get some Virginia Sweets. We got Pineapple here, also doing well. Looking nice. Pineapple number 2, same thing. Kellogg's Breakfast, looking really productive as usual. These types, Dr. White Cheese and Kellogg's Breakfast always amaze me with how many fruit they put out. It's almost like a cherry tomato with how many slicers they get on there. Ananas Noir, both looking good. About to be popping some flowers at the top here finally. And there's some borage there. And we're waiting for beans to pop down here too. So overall, everything's looking really good. I think we've got a good start to the season so far. So fingers crossed it keeps on keeping on. Right, puppies? All right, peace out, y'all.